shift from the consciousness of effects to the consciousness of cause. That is where you come into the highest level of money, that I am money. I am money. And as you begin to understand I am money, you'll start demonstrating God. Because you'll start operating from the inner supply.
Yes.
And that's where I want to pull everybody into tonight, into the inner supply. See, money just shows up because it wants to do something creative through you. Can I tell you that money really wants to bring your imagination into form?
Yes.
And Ilabo Shata. I want to also because when people make their money, there's a gross salary and a net salary. Is that right, Prophetess Boys?
That is correct, Master Prophet.
And when we begin to look at that, what is that net?
The net is your salary after the government has taken their bit, and after all these things, what you're left over is your net.
Wow. And, you know, when we begin to also look at, we can look at a person's net worth. And that sometimes can be the outward trappings. Can I heighten your level of consciousness today? Because on the world's playing field, they will have your net worth and your self-worth as synonymous.
Mm.
And most people feel like their net worth. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, Master Prophet.
And it starts to lower their self-esteem.
Exactly.
But can I share with you that when you succumb to allowing the world standard or your natural net to become your self-worth, you are found in spiritual bankruptcy. And that's what this nation has entered into.
Mm.
But if I can bring you into the understanding, I am money, I will change your net worth when you change your self-worth.
Jesus.
When you understand the self is I am.
Mm.
When you understand the self is I am money, then you begin to change your net because you became settled in the I am or in your true self-worth. My bank account never told the truth of me. And I have lived in some nice homes, and my homes have not spoke the truth of me. Because the truth of me, which is I am, is always evolving. This just happens to be the effects of the I am state of consciousness, but it is not the finished. I want to say something which is powerful here today. Many of you that have not moved with your seed yet is because you have been ensnared. And you want to know where you get ensnared at? Usually, when something is ensnared, prophetess, what does that mean when it's ensnared?
It means, Master Prophet, they're stuck. They can't move forward.
So they're trapped, right?
Yes, they're trapped.
What do usual hunters usually trap things in when they're trapping animals?
They trap them in a cage. They trap them.
Come on.
They put all different kind of hooks to get them.
Hooks. Come on, you're getting close. Cage, hooks. Come on. Keep going. I'm going to get it out of you.
All right. So they get them in some kind of device.
A device. Come on. I like it. Keep going.
They lure them, Master Prophet.
Lure them into a what? When fishermen go out, how do they capture
with a
fish?
hook?
With a hook, or with what else? Did they get a whole bunch of like they got a whole bunch of folks today? I almost said something else using the N word. They get a whole bunch of folks.
With a bait.
With the bait, how do they bait them? They bait them to get into a what?
Into a false sense, Master Prophet.
Yes, and they're screaming the answer to you in the chat room, prophetess.
Oh, let me put up my chat room here. Okay. A net. All right.
Exactly. They capture them into a net. I love it. That was good, prophetess voice. And if you don't watch it, you will become ensnared by being caught up in your net worth. Notice when you ask the people, if you get in cosmic economics, they're always going to tell you what the net is.
Yes.
I ain't got no money. I want a fixed income. They are in their net. Escape the net. If I lived in my net, we would never have a ministry.
Correct.
Your net worth is a trap. Come on, I know you give you a little net salary. Some of you, we can't even get you to tithe off of the gross. You still tithing off the trap. You tithe off the net. And this is what I bring home. Well, give a tithe of all. See, some of this stuff is challenging, but see, you got to get beyond the net worth. This is why you need to get cosmic economics. Whew. Did I go far enough today, or what? I think I'm gonna have to stop. I'm gonna have to stop. I taught for over an hour, didn't I?
Yes and yes, but Master Prophet, it was powerful. It really was. It was very good.
The net is a trap. Thank you, Delmar Peterson. Some people are getting it. Now listen. 118.25 may be your net salary or your net for the day. Can I tell you to cast your net? Cast it. Sow the net today. You know, when I knew things were starting to change for me, when I would no longer have my job, when my job, when what I was making each week actually became the seed I was sowing. That happened for me at one point because I started doing some other business. So whatever I was making at the post office at that time, I was making good money. I started sowing that each week. I'm telling you, there's a level where you can go. So what is power? Power is for your use. Robert Schuller asked, what would you do if you knew you couldn't fail? and power tonight is the ability to do what, Prophetess Boyce?